back for the check-in. Chopping the breeze. Doing it with ease. Saying what up to the people. Make sure everybody good out there. Time is it? Just to be sure, it's 4:35. Early day. Ooh, early day. Baby girls had a half a day, so that's how I go. You know what I'm saying? No days off, but a day off. You dig? Aiden, what's up? My man. What's good, bro? How you been? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Aiden, what's up? My man. I ain't seen you in a minute, homie. How's everything? Game time. Game time. Aiden, you watch boxing? I'm a boxing aficionado. Nah, I wouldn't say aficionado, but I love boxing. Good, how you doing? I've been with lifting for football and basketball. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, I love the fact that you play all of these multiple sports. That's the best part about it. That's what's going to make you an elite athlete. I wish more kids would do that, man. Because football definitely transfers over into basketball, and basketball definitely transfers over into football. Because football is a lot of plays, you know. So a lot of football players, not only are they more rough and athletic, they know how to read plays and follow plays correctly. And obviously, basketball allows you to freestyle a lot more. So it's really good. What type of lifting are y'all doing? I don't really like certain lifting for age group. What type of lifting are y'all doing? You gotta do like quarter squats. I heard that cleans mess up height. And you're tall, so I don't want you to lose any. I don't want you to lose any of your height. But some quarter squats is good. Really, really strong quarter squats. You know, don't go all the way down. Just work them hamstrings. Get that glute and hamstrings firing. Quarter squats make you run faster, make you a lot more explosive. I want you to do cleans, but not yet. You got to grow a little bit more and sprint. You know what I'm saying? And sprint. I gotta start sprinting again too. I've been saying that for the longest. I've been saying I'm gonna start sprinting again. So I'm gonna start sprinting again. As you get older, you just like, whew. Who would ever think like sprinting is like, you know, it's just not a part of daily life. But at the same time, it's a big part of our ancestors' lives. The football coach has us do very rough lifts. And I hit my PR in deadlifts, but we did pull-ups, deadlifts, single arm, dumbbell rows, running with bands and extra stuff. See, the deadlifts that's what I don't like. People at a young age doing deadlifts. So be careful with that. Make sure your form is on point, Aiden. Deadlifts are really good. They do spike a lot of growth hormone, but don't ego lift. Hey, 205. Nice. Getting strong. That's right. Look at you lifting more than your own weight now. That's an amazing thing. That's amazing. I haven't deadlift in years. I just do cleans now. And I'm contemplating buying a glute bridge machine. I'm just literally, you looking good? That's good. I'm proud of you. I'm trying to get better myself. Stay young and fresh. Not necessarily stay young. I got to age, but stay strong. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong, stay vibrant, twitchy. Do you do those finger curls with your toes that I told you? You start doing those? Make you faster. Then we held lunge position and passed around 20-pound medicine balls. Lunge positions. And then pass it around like y'all was all in a circle. That's good work. You know what's really good? No lie. Overhead lunges. Put something over your head. with the barbell over your head and lunge like that. Really good. In fact, that actually might make you grow taller because it stretches out the spine and it strengthens the spine. Overhead lunge and lunge like that with the barbell over your head. These things I wish I knew when I was younger. Yeah. Overhead lunges. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. But this is what I mean. It's like I do all of this freaking research and I don't actually get to apply it and it be bothering me. That's why I want to go super duper hard on this YouTube channel. Just to experiment and try different things and make sure that like everything is locked in. But yeah, the most important thing a young kid could do is play as much sports as possible. It was our first lift. I got them every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. So that's good. 3 days a week. It's perfect. So you're around the right people. They teaching you the right things. 3 days a week is perfect. Do full body, stretch out during the week. You got Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And it's spaced out a good amount of time. But we also did bent over barbell rolls. Bent over barbell. Oh, for the back? Yeah, that's good. That's really good too. Yo, you're doing good. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Another good workout for explosiveness is something called panda pulls. Do you know what panda pulls are? Panda pulls are really good workout for explosive movements because it works your shoulders and it works your traps. And basically you have the barbell and you clean up panda pull. And it works your traps and it works your shoulders, which is what we use that a lot when we jump. We use that when we run. You know what I'm saying? So if you do panda pulls, that'll really work on your explosive. I'm going to 9th grade, so freshman coach got us working to get a lot bigger. Yeah. Because 9th grade, it gets tough. Competition gets steeper during the 9th grade, you dig? Competition gets steep during the 9th grade. What was more important in the 9th grade? 9th grade was, what set you apart in the 9th grade? Basketball wise. I think passing. I think passing and being able to read. I think that is what really will set you apart from everybody on the team in your division, is being a really, really good passer. My max pull-ups are 10. Just hold at the top. Your pull-ups are gonna go up. Just hold at the top. Go to 8. If your max is 10, go to 8 and hold. Hold at the top part for 30 seconds. And your pull-up's gonna shoot up. The trick is to just be right there, right close to your max. You know what I'm saying? So if your max is 8, or if your max is 10, go do 8. And right at the top, right as soon as you get to 8, just hold right there. Hold right there. In fact, hold that, I say 30 seconds, but hold that as long as you possibly can. Because what's that going to do is that's going to find everything that's weak in your body. If your forearms is weak, if your biceps is weak, if your lower back is weak, it's going to find it. Just hold it. And then rest 2 days and then go back up there. And then boom, you'll be up at 12. And then again, stop at 10, hold, and it's easy to push your max when your numbers are so low. Not low. I'm not trying to mess with your head or nothing like that. But when the numbers are low now, when you're pushing high numbers like past 30, that's when it gets a little bit more. You got to get a little bit more fine tuned and really build up a lot of strength. But right now, probably more than strong enough. You deadlift 205, so you definitely could get to 20. You definitely get to 20 pull-ups for sure. And pull-ups will bring up your deadlifts because it's your grip strength. Grip strength. You have strong hands, all your lifts go up. Strong hands, all your lifts go up. Every last lift you can name, if your hand got to touch it, your lifts go up. So that's why I always try to preach strong hands, hang on that bar, strong forearms, because all your lifts is going to go up. Every last lift you can imagine, it goes up because of your strong hands. I was on the curved bar ones, not the ones you have. What the yeah, those are good too because it helps you reach back really well. Those are good too. It don't matter. As long as you pulling up. As long as you pulling up. It don't matter if it's straight. It don't matter if the bar is skinny. It don't matter if the bar is thick. Just pull up. Just pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Get them hands super strong. Get them forearms super strong and super strong. Another thing you could do. I don't think you really need to do it. Nah, you don't really need it for what you're doing. I was gonna say get the sledgehammer out, but you don't really need to do that. Not in your sports. But you're doing fine. Trust me when I tell you, you're doing really good. You're doing really good. Do you have any videos on your thing? Like you playing ball, anything like that? Any of your sports stuff? Check you out and I'll help you out, help your game out. Should I do some basketball drills? Is that something that I should do on my channel? I don't really think people be looking for stuff like that. But I got people, I could do basketball drills with my brothers and show people like, yo, how to get your game up. It's tough. I mean, I guess I could do it. The calisthenic community don't even really F with me, to be honest. So I guess I could do whatever the freak I want. But I should not go heavy on deadlifts if I want to continue to get taller and do squats instead. Even squats, you kind of want to stay away from. Even squats, like that's why I prefer you doing lunges. Chosen, what up? That's why I prefer you doing lunges, do Bulgarian split squats. You know what I'm saying? You don't want too much pressure on your back, man. Sorry for my absence. Nah, it's cool, bro. I'm never gonna hold nobody to nothing. I'm happy when you're here. I'm a grateful man. You dig? I'm a grateful man. You come through, I'm happy. You don't come through, I'm happy. I'm grateful no matter what. Every day is a blessing, and seeing you, anybody come through the live is just more of a blessing. But I'm here, gang. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Bulgarian split squats, I prefer that because it's the spinal compression. You know what I'm saying? And you're at an age right now where you can still be running the stairs. You can still be sprinting, you know, and getting your leg workouts like that before you start going into like the cleans. Because when you get to like your sophomore year, junior year, that's when you're going to start lifting really heavy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start lifting really heavy. So it's like, try to build a solid foundation. Because trust me, if you're playing football, by the time you get to sophomore or junior year, when your testosterone going to spike, your coach is going to have you lifting the gym. You're going to be lifting everything in that mother effer. So, you know, build up them tendons, build up them hamstrings, you know, build up your pain tolerance. You know, that's why I say do the stairs. Stairs builds up your pain tolerance. You run them stairs, oh my gosh, you want to give up. Build it up. Build up that tolerance. I was working out with all the high schoolers. Yeah, keep working out with them. Always work out with people stronger than you and better than you. Always. Always. No matter how many times you get your butt whooped. That's when you know you're going to grow. Play only with people better than you. No matter what. No matter what. Because it's not about winning. The win is at the end. The win is when you make it to the league. That's the win. Not winning with your little friends. Play left-handed. Do pop shots. Do everything that you need to work on with people that are even better than you. So that when you do play with people that are your age, you're miles ahead of them. You're miles ahead of them. That's one of the easiest ways to get better. You know what I'm saying? One of the easy ways. And then find one of them high schoolers and ask them to play one-on-one. I think, what's his name was just talking about that. What's that white boy name? Oh, man. What's the freak is that white boy's name? But he used to play one-on-one with Steve Blake. He used to play one-on-one with Steve Blake all the time. And Steve Blake used to whoop his behind. But he talked about it. He said he used to destroy me one-on-one. He's like, I never won any match with that dude one-on-one. But when I played with people my age, it was total destruction. Total destruction. So that's what you want to do. Find somebody on your high school team that's older than you, that's nice, and be like, yo, play me one-on-one. And like play him one-on-one every day. Every day, play that motherfucker one-on-one. Get cool with him. And you'll get better. You'll get 10 times better. Trust me. Losing to him, you'll get better. You're not going to notice it until you play with people your age. You're not notice it. You ain't gonna notice it. You're gonna be like, oh, am I even getting better? You ain't gonna notice it. You'll notice it when you start playing with people your age and you spanking them, and it's so easy. But I'm here today, gang. I was working out all the high schoolers. They're great mentors and call us the new freshie. Yeah, y'all definitely new freshies for sure. You know what I'm saying? But that's good. It's a great place to be, bro. It's a great place to be. Soak in all the knowledge, learn everything, ask questions, be annoying. Ask questions, be annoying. Don't try to be cool like these little young kids out here trying to be cool. Bro, you're not a celebrity. You're a freshman. What are you worrying about how people feel about you and think about, yo, ask questions, be annoying. Be mad annoying. Yo, how you do this? How you do that? Yo, get away from me. They gonna, yo, get away from me, man. Stop asking me questions. Like, yo, tell me. Come back to them to the next day. Yo, how you do that? How you do that? How you get better? How you be annoying? Be annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll rock with you because they see that you're serious about what you're doing. Promise you. Being cool is overrated. Let that be. Let's put that. Let me pin that comment. Being cool is overrated. That's one of the downfalls of many in society right now. They want to be cool. Forget all that. Michael Jordan was cool. You know why Michael Jordan was cool? Because he was the greatest. He didn't act cool. Michael Jordan was a cornball. He was a cornball. But because he was the greatest, made him cool. So just be the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was cool. Michael Jackson was cool because he's the greatest. If Michael Jackson worked at McDonald's, he'd be a weirdo. Like, what's wrong with this dude? It's because he's the greatest that made him cool. So that's why I'd be trying to tell people, yo, just focus on being the greatest. That's right. Being cool is overrated. 100%. 100%. What did he say? This Medina, Ohio team got us chilled. They take us serious over here. I don't know about NYC though. Wait, ain't you in Cali? MJ was a true OG. He was himself to the fullest, 100%. He was a gentleman. That's why he's so respected. He was a gentleman. He was a grown man. Like, I look at like somebody like LeBron, and no disrespect to LeBron, but I be forgetting that he's older than me. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he carries himself. I forget LeBron is older than me. I be forgetting like, yo, oh snap, he's older than me. Because he carries himself like a little dude. He carries himself like a youngster. It's like, you gotta be a gentleman, man. Be mature, be a professional, get your money. I thought you was in Aiden. I thought you was in Cali. Oh, the dude you told me to rock with is in Texas. That's what you were saying. Okay. Or Cali. Oh, so you in Ohio? You right there. Oh, shout out to Ohio. Yeah. Heck yeah, they gonna take it serious. Yeah, he definitely still acts like a child. That's what I be trying to say. Yeah, homie be acting like a child. Like, you gotta be a gentleman. You gotta be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? All of that childish action, that tarnishes your career. You know, that tarnishes your career and tarnishes the way how people look at you. You know, how can you take that dude seriously? That's how I look at it. You know, I'll never forget. LeBron James wore a diamond G-Shock watch. He got a bust down G-Shock watch. And I was like, look at this dummy. This dude put diamonds in a G-Shock watch. I was like, what's going on? But truth be told, we're right next to each other, so I could whoop you and boy. No, that's not happening, bro. I would drive out to Ohio. Don't F with me, bro. But you too young. I'm not going out to Ohio. People looking at me like, you drove out to Ohio for a 14-year-old? I don't want those type of problems. But no. No, you too young, bro. You too young. I'll just be jumping over you. I'm too fast, too quick. I still got a lot of, my game is different, bro. My game is different. I be trying to give people, like, hints, but I'm a different beast on that court. Different beast because I like defense. Disrespected the G-Shock, yeah. Disrespected that motherfucking G shot. I was like, what the freak is this dude doing, man? It's just a waste of money. You know what but that's what hate is though. You know, you see how I'm hating on LeBron? You hate on people that you see yourself in. And because I would never do that, it's like I'm hating him. Like, why are you doing that? It's because hate is just like a form of admiration. And it's like, I do be rooting for LeBron, but he just be effing up. Like, I'm like, man, I would never do that. Why'd you do that, bro? So hate is a form of admiration in a way. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you catch yourself hating on somebody, really sit there and be like, yo, what do I admire about this person? That they're giving me angst to where I'm like, I don't like this dude. Because you really don't hate on people that you don't, I'm telling you, you don't really hate on people that you don't, don't F with. Think about the dudes that you can't stand. They're just like you. The dudes that you really can't stand, they're really just like you, just on the other side of the tracks. And that's a hard reality for a lot of people to face. It's like that dude that you hate is just like you. We really don't like the mirror. And the hate comes from, you see this person is like you and they're doing things that you would never do. So you're hating their actions because you're like, I would never do that. But it's really yourself. It's really yourself. It's how you're treating yourself. It's how you view yourself, excuse me. So I try to break it down to a point where people understand it so that, you can understand your emotions while you go through them and don't let them take over you. Because a lot of people hate me my whole life. I'm very heavily hated on. And then when people get to know me, they're like, oh man, I didn't know you was cool like that. I thought you was cocky. I thought you was arrogant. I thought you was this big-headed dude, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm very down to earth. Try to be as humble as possible. But when people get to know me, that's when the hate goes. But I've been hated on my whole life. Bill Haney got into a fight. Who the heck he get into a fight with? I'm watching a fight. Who the heck you get into a fight with? Oh, they really fighting? What are they fighting for? Come on, man. He fighting, bro. He's an idiot. Your career just started in boxing. You fighting. Freaking New York, yo. That's why we can't have nothing, man. Freaking New York, yo. We don't know how to act. Yeah, you deserve to be a moderator. You my dog. Everybody wants to be your friend when you're up, not on the big stage. And on the big stage, yeah, 100%. That's part of the reason why I never liked fame. When I was younger, I kind of got like viral when I was younger. And a lot of fake people came out of nowhere. And that gave me a reality, a dose of like a little taste of what fame is like. And I was like, nah, this is not for me. I don't want a bunch of yes people around me. I don't want a bunch of fake dudes. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way dudes acting around me. I didn't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? And you lose yourself and stuff like that. Like, I pity people who are famous. I'm really popular where I'm from, and it's not always amazing. No, it's not. It's not. Definitely not. Being popular is overrated. I was a very popular person in high school, and it's overrated. It's overrated. It's overrated because what happens is people put you in an idealistic image. People start to have an idea of who you are. Blessings. Oh, you out of here? Are you doing that thing again, bro? Chosen, you doing that? What you gonna call it again? The blood drawing? I hope you're not doing that what you call it again? The you gotta be careful with that. The plasma shows you gotta be careful with that plasma stuff. And me and all my friends are popular, and I make some kinds of kids popular. Last time I wasn't able to do it. Okay. Yeah, don't keep doing that. You need your plasma, bro. Don't let them trick you out of your stuff, bro. But yeah, all right. Be safe, bro. God bless. Peace. Until next time. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. You know, I'll still be here. I'm trying to do like 2 hours and then I'm off. But yeah, be careful with that plasma stuff, man. Be careful. I'm at my first appointment of the day, though. Most definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Stay safe, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need you here with us. You gotta ride out with us for a long time. You dig? For sure, Gas. Thank you. Blessings, bro. Blessings. Peace. Be safe. Much love to you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get a family a lot of love today. You know what I'm saying? Give them all the energy that you got. You know what I'm saying? Give it all to them. Make sure everybody in your circle, in your family, have a good day just because of you. You dig? You dig? Peace. Yeah, man. Yeah, popularity is like it's idealistic. People they have an idea of you. Like a comedian, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're funny on stage, when people get around you, they're like waiting for you to tell jokes. They're like, you know, starry-eyed, because their idea of you is that you're funny. So you're supposed to be telling jokes 24/7. And the comedian is looking at them like, I'm not, if you think I'm gonna tell jokes all day, like that's what I get paid to do. You know, so there's an idealistic caricature of you that people put in their heads. So you have to be careful of that. And you don't want to fall into that that costume, that mask that you have to wear, because then you'll lose yourself. What should I do? Oh, I didn't see it. Javante Tank Davis. Oh. Technical trap. What workout should I do other than lunges for leg workouts? Bulgarian split squats. You know how to do split squats? Bulgarian split squats? That's like a form of it's like a form of a squat. But it is like a one leg squat. Another thing you could do is I gotta go find my slam board. Where's my slam board? Hold on. Give me a second, Aiden. Let me try to show you a workout. Get a slant board or just get something to put your heels on. And this is a good leg workout. Works your hands. It works your hands and your glutes really good. And a lot of fighters use this because they want to stay explosive. Hopefully you can see. Make some space. And basically you just get a weight. You don't need nothing too heavy. Hold the weight. Go down, bend over, up. That's it. And that works your hamstring. So a lot of fighters use it. It's really good for explosive training. But you have to do it on like a slant board, something where your heels are a little elevated. Just go down. Boom. And the beautiful thing about it, you don't need a lot of weight. It's very powerful workout. A lot of wrestlers use it. Very powerful workout. Did you see it? I heard those hurt like hell. Yeah, those are really good. Okay, that's this workout. Yeah, yeah. That's a very simple leg workout that hamstrings, really good for athletes. One of my favorites, actually. I don't really do it on live because I don't really want dudes looking at me bend over all day. But that's an excellent workout, and it don't require a lot of weight. That's what I love about it. Like that's 35 pounds. You don't need nothing more than 50 pounds, and straight hamstring workout. Boom, straight glutes. And the good thing about it is that once one body part gets tired, the other body part takes over. Then your quads start taking over. Then your glutes start taking over. So it's a really good exercise. Amazing exercise. Trust me. Try that out. You mess with the fit? Thank you. My clothesline, it's gonna come out soon. I'm gonna send you some stuff when I'm ready. As a matter of fact, I gotta make the website so I can start collecting emails. And then I'm gonna have a drop. I'm gonna start doing, I said I'm gonna do it this year. So we're gonna have our first drop and I'm gonna put out some clothes. And yeah, see what happens. What happens. You know, we're trying to explore all our talents and, you know, make ish happen. You dig? Can't have Kai Cenat have a clothing line before me. I'm gonna send it to you regardless, because you've been rocking me from the beginning. I'm gonna send it to you. Send it straight to you. You know, because people who rock with me, I rock with them. You know, everything is family to me. You know, if you rock with me, I rock with you. It's never really about money. It's always about success and moving forward. Sometimes that requires money, but support is more important. You know, just if we help each other out, get better. That's it. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, if you want to buy, you can buy. Of course, I'm not gonna turn down no money, but I'm gonna still send you stuff regardless. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see when I set up the email list. You'll see. I got you, bro. I got a lot of people. I got a whole lot of people. But that's what we do. That's why God blesses us. You dig? The more people you help, the more blessings God give you. So it's almost like you want to test. If you ever want to test God and you want to make a lot of money, try to help as many people as you can. God will send you money out of nowhere. I appreciate you. God will send you money out of nowhere. The more people you help. You know what I'm saying? The more people you help, God will be like, oh yeah, here. Here's $1 million. You helping that much people? Here. So just help people. I don't see why people don't help. Just help as many people as you can. It's hard, actually. I do know why people don't help. It's hard. It's hard to help people. It's hard. It takes a lot. Even me now, like just being on live, trying to help people and talk to people and it's hard because not everybody wants to be helped. Some people just want noise. A lot of people want noise. Just distract me for a minute. Distract me from my life. You know, stuff like that. And those are the people that are winning because God loves what you do for the people. Exactly. When you show love, God gives you love so that you can continue to show more love. It's just that it's a principle. It's a law of the universe. It's an energy principle. So give more, live more. Simple as that. But yeah. This fight gonna be crazy. Can't wait till the fight. The fight is tomorrow. I wasn't planning on going live tomorrow. Might go live tomorrow just because I'm trying to take it more seriously. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. We see what goes. But like you said earlier, set up those basketball training videos. You want that? You want the basketball training videos? What do you want? What do you need help on? Like, what are you trying to work on right now? And I'll help you out. You don't need no shooting videos because you got the Steph Curry videos. What do you need? Like handle? You need your handle up? Jump training, passing. Trying to think of drills that you could do. I guess handle. I think that's probably the best thing for everybody. Everybody always wants to prove the handles. Yeah, handles, right? Handles, right? Yes, I'll put some handle videos, show you how to handle that rock, show you some little workouts that you could do. But you gotta dribble the ball every day. I'm telling you the truth. Working on the left hand also you gotta dribble, you gotta jog with the ball. Something I be telling dudes to do, they don't be listening to me. Yo, go outside. I don't know if it's probably cold where you at, but go outside and jog with that left hand around the block 10 times. Cause it's a feel. Handle is a feel. It's like juggling. It's a feel. That's all handle is. It's a feeling. A lot of people worry about the crossovers and stuff like that. Handle don't got nothing to do with that. Handle is a feel for the ball. Knowing how that ball feels in your hand when you bounce it hard, when you bounce it light. It's just a feeling. It's a feeling. And then once you have your handles, once you have a good feel for the basketball and the bounce, now you're just looking at your opponent. And you're just looking at what to attack. Okay, he's playing left foot high. His left foot is high. Okay, if his left foot is high, that means he's gonna have a hard time. And he's pushing me to the right. So I can attack his front foot. Just like Steph Curry would say. If I attack his left foot and I jab step left, he's gonna have he's gonna have an easier time guarding me. But if I jab step right, because of the space, and he has to switch feet to block me, it's a lot easier. So things like that you look for. So I could attack his front foot and then push through him, because now he has to turn his body to catch up to me. So you're looking for certain things on your defender. And it's like almost like boxing, where you jab. You watch James Harden do it. I'm trying to get you out of position. So I'm jabbing. I'm seeing which foot you're going to switch on. Oh, he switched with that foot? Okay, yeah, I'm going right. And then you go right. So you're just looking for certain cues. So it's reading. So that's why with handling, it's not really about the crossover. It's really about the feel for the basketball and just making sure that your opponent can't take that ball from you when you're about to do your move. And then you just get the proper spacing. We still got a lot of snow over here. Okay, I would for sure watch every basketball video like I do for all of yours. I appreciate that. Working on the left hand also. Do you have a quiet ball? They have a quiet basketball. Do you have that? Because you could dribble that too, or a tennis ball. They have the quiet basketballs you dribble in your house. Those is good. Or a tennis ball. You dribble with that little tennis ball. So that when you start dribbling with the big ball, it's easy. Can you dance? Yes, sir. I got the foam. Okay, so then yeah. So then you're supposed to be dribbling with that left hand all day. Yeah. So, work on the crossover first. Do I got a ball on my thing? I think I got a basketball, but I got a titty in it though. With the silent ball, just like calisthenics or anything, you just getting the reps in. So you start slow. Oh, this got a titty in it. Got mad titties in it. And you just start slow with the crossover, and then and double up. So it's one, and then you get back in rhythm, and then get back in rhythm, and then get back in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And just learn the tempo and just control the tempo. And then as you get better at it, then you do it more. You do it more, and then keep the control. Learn how to slow it up, and as you get better, you widen your arms. I can't really widen my arms. And then you do the same thing between the legs. And you keep doing it. You keep doing it. And you keep learning that rhythm. Learn the rhythm of slowing down and speeding up. And you go behind the back. Same thing with the silent ball. Same thing behind the back. And you learn that rhythm. Learn that rhythm. Slow, and you keep doing those things. You're supposed to do those every single day. Every single day. And then when you get that, you add more and you add more, and you do and you go slow, and you just do that all freaking day. And you do that with jogging, with the basketball, and then you learn how to do that running. You learn how to do that, You never could dance, you gotta start learning how to dance. You gotta learn how to dance, Aiden. You can't be a good athlete without knowing how to dance, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Start learning how to dance. Learn some of them dance moves. Do some dances in the house, bro. Because dancing allows you to have really, really good body control. And like just understanding how your body moves. You gotta dance. So good, you had no space to dribble. Haha. Yeah, and it's titties. I mean, I don't make excuses, but there's titties. You see, this is not like, it's my dunking basketball. You see, we dunk on it. We dunk with this crap so hard. There's titties all over it. So, but like I said, it's like you get a feel for it. You know what I'm saying? Even dribbling with a titty basketball, I have a feel for it. I know that it's gonna bounce where I could feel that it's not gonna bounce correctly just because of the titties. You know, mad titties, because this is what I dunk with. So, like I said, it's about getting a feel for the basketball. Also, dribbling with a dead basketball. That's actually one of the things that gave me crazy handle. I used to have a dead basketball. Like Dougie, yeah, if you could Dougie, I don't even know how to Dougie no more. How the freak you Dougie? But learn it. Learn it. How you Dougie again? Learn just dance. Because all the top athletes that I used to play with could dance their behind off. Something about dancing makes you extremely athletic. Because you have really good body control. And you really need it. You really need it. I'm telling you, you really need it. Because a lot of people, Millie Rock, yeah, do whatever dance you want to do. But just get used to dancing. Because it's a rhythm thing with handle. Handle is like a beat. You do that, I do this. You do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like dancing. It's like salsa. It's like merengue. It's like cha-cha. It's like any type of dancing in the club. Because you have to be able to catch it. So I want you to be able to catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stay on beat. You know what I'm saying? So when you coming down and, and you'll be able to catch it because you're on beat. You're able to read it well, and you won't break stride. You know, the best handlers, the people who have the best crossover, they're not thinking about their crossover. They're just thinking about getting to their spot. They ain't thinking about no crossover. Nobody's thinking about no crossover. It's just, I'm trying to get right there. I'm trying to get right there because if I penetrate your paint, you have to collapse, and then I'm going to have a pass over here, or I'm going to have a pass from my cutter, or I'm going to have an open lane if y'all stick bad defense. So that's all you're really trying to do is create with your handle. You ain't really, I'm not thinking about what move I'm going to do to you. I'm looking at your feet, and if you cheat, I'll hit you. If you don't cheat, then I'm going to make you cheat. I'm going to get you out of position. You know, so you learn how to do things like that. But trust me when I tell you that the best handlers, Jamal Crawford, Kyrie Irving, them dudes are not thinking about what move they're going to do. They're thinking about, if you reach with that hand, I'm going to do this move. And if you reach with that hand and that foot, I'm going to do this move. And if you're overplaying, I'm going to make you overstep over here. You're guarding really good defense, and I'm going to make you go this way because I want to go that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's what you're trying to do. It's like boxing in a way. It's just positioning. But that's why I tell you dribble as much as possible, because it doesn't matter the moves. If you have handle, I can teach you a move and you'll pick up the move in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So it's more important to just have handles. Because in 30 seconds, I can say, this is a move that you can do. Here's a killer crossover. Do the Tim Hardaway. You be like, and you practice it, boom, but you need the handles first. A lot of people, I see them, they practicing crossovers. It's like, you don't got no handle. What are you practicing crossovers for? You need to turn your back to the basket and dribble, because I'm taking that basketball from you every time. And stick defense. Stick defense. You know, being a good defender helps with your offense. You know what I'm saying? Sticking good defense is going to learn to make you know what to look for on the offense. So don't be afraid, especially at your age, to get crossed over a lot. You get crossed over a lot right now. So what? Just a good defense so that you can know what to look for in the defender. And when somebody crosses you over, take a note. He crossed me over with this. All right, I'm going to go home and practice that. You know what I'm saying? Take a mental note. Oh, he crossed me over. He went, And I crossed and I went, okay, I'm going to practice that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have to take the game in like that. Not, oh, man, he crossed me over. He embarrassed me. Girls is looking. It was like, thank you. That was a nice crossover. And you go home and you practice it. He went like this. He came down and he went like this. Okay, I'm coming. And then you start doing it. And then you play him again. You do it to him. It's like, got him. I told you I was going to get that. Yesterday in my game, I jumped so high off the ground to steal a Hail Mary pass. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear. Playing hard, sticking defense. That's the game that I love. Defense is the game. Nothing better than locking somebody down. There's nothing better than you ain't scoring. That's the game. Especially a mother effer that all they know how to do is score. And I'm super nice. It's like, nah, you ain't scoring nothing. Lock them up. Lock them dudes up. And just play hard. Defense is just hard, playing hard. That's all it is. Not giving up. And not being scared. It's going to be some good fight tomorrow. It's going to be some good fight. Fight week. Fight week. Fight week. Fight week. Hey, 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 hey. Fight week. Fight week. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to win. I really don't know. That's what makes a good fight anyway. Because we don't know. I did good and coach don't even appreciate my game. That's how it goes sometimes. Coaches have favorites. Like I said, don't be afraid to be annoying. Always be annoying. Ask the coach. Don't look for the coach's approval. You know, make the coach coach you. Don't look, oh, why you not patting me on the back? Why you not giving, go to coach. Yo, coach, what I need to work on? How do I get better? You know, like, press him. Because he got to do his job. I had another amazing game, and he completely ignored how I played. And he shouted at my teammates who kept diving for the ball twice, and nothing better than that. Dang. Some coaches suck, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's your school team? That's your school team? Or is that just that's just a regular dude? A regular dude. Is that like a tournament team or whatever? If that's your school team, then practice is where you have to impress your coach. Not the games. You gotta impress him in practice. You gotta impress your coach in practice. And sometimes some of these dudes out here nowadays, they're really not cut from the cloth of they take full responsibility. And they like to blame their players more than they like to blame themselves. Some of these dudes they not really cut from that cloth. He doesn't care about us no more. He does only when we're a couple points down with 2 minutes left, and yeah, my school team. So what are y'all doing wrong? Are y'all not listening to his plays? What's the real issue? Exactly what my coach does. Oh, he just blames y'all because he thinks he knows basketball. He probably a LeBron fan, right? Is LeBron his favorite player? Because those dudes are bands. I call them bands. Them dudes is bands. Dudes that don't take ownership and take responsibility. They're bands. The dudes that be blaming others, they're bands. B-A-N. Itch class Igga. Bands. Those dudes are bands. You know? And it's sad. Too much of that is going on in 2026. These dudes they need to man up, man. It's his job to get y'all better. He doesn't call out plays. He makes us do push-ups mid-game, but he also does horrible rotations. He got a power streak. He feels good that he's in control of y'all. That's an ego. He feels like it gives him motive to yeah, I'm bossing him around. Y'all don't listen. This is why y'all be losing. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't do what I say. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's ego. You know, it's messed up. I don't like dudes like that. You know, instead of taking responsibility, like, oh, we gotta work on this. We gotta work on rebounding. We gotta work on that. This is what we gotta work on. But try still, like I said, be annoying. What should I do, coach? Coach, what should I do? You know, when you're in the game, coach, what should I do? What should I do? Coach, what I do? What should I do? Like, pressure him. Put the pressure on him, so that when he's trying to blame people, that he'll start to realize, like, damn, I gave him the wrong advice. What should I do, coach? What? If he takes you out of the game for asking him, come out of the game and still be like, yo, what did I do wrong, coach? What did I do wrong? What can I do? What can I do? Pressure him, because he's not doing his job. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing his job. He thinks he's an amazing because he's a strength and conditioning coach and was a walk-on at Michigan. Just because he's good doesn't mean he knows how to coach. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is terrible at coaching basketball. He's the best, but just because you're good doesn't mean you know how to coach. My team does better without a coach than we do regular coach. We won more games with my dad as the coach too. You know what it is? Is he pressuring y'all? Do y'all feel pressured? Like, do y'all feel like y'all walking on eggshells? Is that what it feels like? Do y'all feel like he messes up the chemistry, the vibe? You know, because that could be something too, like where he puts too much pressure on y'all that y'all feel like, you know, like heavy. You know, some people could put pressure on you is like, instead of encourage you. Yeah, he does too much. Exactly what you're saying. So yeah, he's too hard on you. He's not a good leader. He's not. He has to learn how to lead from the front and not from the back. You know, it's tough. It's tough. You know, it's not easy to be a coach. It's tough. But like I said, try to have heart-to-hearts with him. Try to open up to him and try to ask him what you could do better. Show him that you're eager, especially because he was a walk-on at Michigan. If you show him that you're dedicated, he will definitely help you. You know what I'm saying? So annoy him. Stop trying to impress him. Stop trying to look for his approval, and show him that you're dedicated. Coach, what should I work on? You know, those are homework assignments that he's going to give you when you're not practicing, because y'all can't practice every day, but you're supposed to be practicing every day. You know what I'm saying? What do I need to work on, coach? What do I need to work on? What tell me what I need to work on to make this team better, or to make me better, or whatever the case may be. And he'll tell you. He'll be like, bro, you need to shoot more free throws. You're missing too much free throws. You need to grab boards. You're not grabbing enough boards. And then just go to the park, go to the backyard or whatever the case may be, and take a football and throw that football up at that mother freaking basket and start grabbing rebounds. Because the football is like, you know, it bounces wherever it wants. Throw that crap at the thing and just try to grab boards. And try to catch where it's going to go. Just get used to timing and grabbing it, because the football is going to go wherever the heck he wants to go. You know what I'm saying? And just grab as much boards as possible. If that's what he tells you to do. Because again, rebounding is timing. It's just timing. Me and two of my teammates are a package and doesn't play us three combined. Yeah, he does too much. Exactly what you're saying. Ask him. Say, why you don't play me and my why don't you play us three? Ask him. Like, yo, be annoying. This is your coach. This is your coach. He's a head figure. He's a father figure in your life. Don't be afraid to ask him. Say, yo, why you don't, just like you used to talk to your dad. Like, you be like, yo, why you don't play me That's your coach. So treat him like such. Like, yo, why you don't play us three? We're nice together. He'll be like, I never thought about that. You never know. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know. So, like I said, don't be afraid to be annoying. Be annoying because you have to get to where you're going in life. You can't put no excuses on anybody else. Yo, they did this because that's my life. My whole life was, yo, they didn't see my potential. Playing with coaches, yo, they didn't see my potential. I'm training way harder than these dudes. They didn't see my potential. How come these dudes don't give me the credit? Don't fall into that trap. Be annoying. Be annoying. People ain't gonna see your potential. And some people do. So you be grateful for the people that do see your potential and that help you. But for the most part, a lot of people ain't gonna see your potential. So who cares? You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can see it. So it's not, don't blame nobody. Don't hold it against them. So be annoying. I'll text him that soon for sure. Yeah, be annoying. Be annoying. Be annoying, bro. Who cares? It's because the more he'll start to see how dedicated you are, and then he'll start to open up to you, and then you won't have to be annoying anymore. He'll start to just break it down to you. He'll start to just come and just talk to you and be like, yo, I need you to do this. Before you even ask him, he'll just be like, yo, just start doing this. And he'll be like, thank you, coach. And he'll give you the attention that you desire because he knows that you're eager and your ears are listening to him and you're giving him the respect that he's demanding. Because sometimes it just comes down to that. It just comes down to that. And you'll teach him. He'll learn. He'll get better at coaching as he goes on. Coaching is like managing. It's like management. You're dealing with a lot of different personalities, and not everybody knows how to deal with that. I'm an introvert. I'm not even extrovert. I don't know how to, so that's hard to deal with. But I'm receptive. I try my hardest to be receptive, but my mouth, I have a mouth on me. I can hurt feelings real fast. He's led us to a 1-11 season. Damn! Oh, God. That's not good. No. You got to start talking to your teammates. Nah, y'all got to start having conversations. You got to start talking to your teammates like, yo, what are we doing? Because I'm not losing. Nah, you got to really be annoying to your coach. But how are these teams beating y'all? There's a reason why y'all losing. What is it? Are they faster? Are they more athletic? Are they playing basketball together better than you guys? There's only 4 good players on my team. 4 is good, bro. That's good. 4 is good. I only need 2. You give me 1 other player, I'm straight. We winning. Because my thing is, when I play basketball, I make sure that the scrubs, they get their buckets. My scrubs, when I play with scrubs, if you give me 1 other good player, I'm pretty sure I could beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I make sure I get my scrubs the buckets. That's one of the tricks to winning. Get your whack players to score. Get those assists off of them. Because if you could get a player that's only could give you 2 points, if you could get that dude to give you 6 points, or you could get that scrub to give you 10 points, you're not going to lose a game because you're guaranteed 20 points. You know that you're nice and you know that you're going to get your 20 no matter what. I used to have fun with it. I used to geek out. I used to make other teams think that our scrub was the nice dude. We used to laugh because they would be like, yo, get number 3. He's hot. He's the nicest on the team. And we're laughing because he's a scrub, but we're just getting him buckets. And he's killing us. Number 3 is killing us. But meanwhile, I'm nice. I'm the nicest on the team, but I'm getting him buckets. I'm passing it to him. I'm getting him mad buckets. So now 4th quarter come, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter come, I take over. And now they don't see me coming. They're like, yo, I didn't know he was nice. It was like, yeah, because we was feeding our scrub the bucket. And now we're killing them because y'all can't do nothing with me. Because if y'all couldn't guard him, y'all can't guard me. So that's one of the tricks to basketball is Yo, get your scrub buckets. If you get scrubs buckets, they can't stop you. It's just numbers. It's just math. It's just math. I know that I'm gonna get 15 points guaranteed. If I get a good game, I'll get 25 points. My other son is gonna get 10 points guaranteed. So right now we know that we're gonna get around 35 points. So if I could get them dudes over there that they streaky, we can't really depend on them. You know, if I could give them a couple good games, you win. You win. He gives up on us and he coaches openly admitted he does. No, that's not good. That's not a man. What are y'all doing wrong? Y'all gotta be doing something wrong for him to give up on y'all. You ain't giving me the full story. Like, what do teams just outscoring y'all? What is it? Is it y'all don't play good defense? Y'all don't swing the ball around enough? Are y'all talking? Is the court quiet? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all is the court quiet? Are y'all loud? Are y'all communicating? Cause y'all gotta be talking nonstop. A basketball game should never be quiet. Get over there, you cheating. Back up, back up. Like, there has to be something that y'all doing wrong to lose. You know, you're not gonna lose if you're good. You're not gonna lose if you're doing everything right. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna lose if you're doing everything right. So that's what I'm trying to ask you. What is it that y'all need to improve on as a team? Not you individually, but as a team. There has to be something that y'all doing, and every game y'all always getting out rebounded, getting too much turnovers. There has to be something that you can improve on. Y'all missing y'all free throws. Y'all fouling too much. You know, there's tangible things that you can improve on, and it makes a massive difference. He gets mad we don't talk a lot on defense. See, that's a big problem. But we still talk a lot. But it can't be on us because he calls no plays. He gives up, calls no timeouts, and we shoot stupid three-point shots. Oh, yeah, I got to stop with the three-point shots. Y'all got to stop with the three-point shots. All money is good in the paint. What that means is you always go to the Baja. When you're losing, you go to the Baja. Don't start shooting threes. You go to the Baja. You go to the bank. Because that's where the money is. You know what I'm saying? So when we playing teams and we're up and they start chucking threes, we know we got them. If they start depending on threes to get back in the game, oh, we got them. So don't do that. Don't chuck threes. You go up in that paint and you make them boys stick defense. Because if you make a team play defense, they get tired. And then their offense starts to slip. You know, one of the ways that I would guard Steph Curry. I used to say, like, how would I guard Steph Curry? Steph Curry is one of the hardest. It's impossible to guard him. But how I would guard him, Steph Curry is going to have to stick defense on me. I'm going to make that man get tired. That's how I would guard Steph Curry. See, you have to think about the game full. Not, oh, I'm gonna try to stop his shot. You can't. His handle is amazing. His team knows how to run picks and everything. He's gonna hit his shots. But I'm gonna get him tired because he's gonna stick me. I'm gonna run my shoulder through his chest. I'm gonna make him tired. I'm gonna beat him up on offense. So whenever Steph Curry, if I'm playing Steph Curry, he's gonna try to switch off on me, and I'm gonna say, run the pick again. He has to switch on me. You ain't gonna have all this energy for offense. You're gonna stick defense on me. So that's one of the things you gotta do when you're down. You gotta run that ball through the paint and make them boys have to stick defense on you. Make them foul you, because then their shots are gonna start missing. You make their game harder when you gotta make them stick defense. We foul a little too, he says. I have the best defense, free throw shooting, and rebounding. Lastly, good Lastly, good points. If you have great free throw shooting, you're supposed to be going in that paint to get fouled. If you have great free throw shooting, I need you to get fouled more. You have to go up in there and draw fouls. If you have really good free throw shooting, you have to get fouls. 10 of my points, when I used to play basketball back in the day, 10 of my points is coming off the free throw automatically because I'm small and I will go up in there and I would purposely slap my hand on a layup. I would purposely slap my hand, and scream. I'm getting my points on the foul line. Ain't nobody touch me, but I'm making sure that I'm getting 10 points on the foul line. 10 points on the foul line, I'm getting my 10 points on the foul line. So you got to make sure that you get fouled every game and get your points. Because also that puts their players in foul trouble. You're going to start seeing this, come out. That's when I'm like, yeah, he not even playing this game. I got 3 fouls on him. He took their best player out the game. So you got to work on that. If you can shoot free throws, get fouled. We fouled a little. He lost the game Saturday because he tried to make me shoot a 3-point shot to the game knowing I can't shoot threes, but my teammate can't make open layups. I do get fouled a lot. That's good. So keep that up because that's going to keep getting you points. Well, you got to work on your threes. But that's good. That means your coach is trusting you to shoot a 3-point shot. Never say can't. That's a bad word. That's a nasty word. That's like hate. He trusts you to shoot a 3-point, go outside. That means that he likes you. Go outside and start shooting them threes. Shoot threes till your arms is tired. You can shoot threes. 3-point is just more legs. That's it. It was super contested because they knew it was coming. Did you call for a pick? Did you call for a screen? If y'all down and they know that you need a 3, you should expect super contests. You should expect it to be extremely contested. If I know you need that 3, it's gonna be contested. You call double screens. Talk to your boys on your team. Yo, I need 2 screens. I need a first screen, just like Steph Curry. I need the first screen, and I need the next screen on the next dude because they're gonna pick up. I don't care. We need 2 screens, double screens, and they hit that 3. The game is fun, man. The game is fun. The more you practice, the more time you put on that court, man, the game gets fun. And it slows down and you really start to understand it. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing I can tell you to do is practice. And the game just starts to get into slow motion. But that's good that you get fouled a lot. If you get fouled a lot, you can make a lot of money. You make a lot of money on that court. That was my bread and butter. Because I'm always the smallest dude on the court, and I jump really high. I used to just go up in that paint. That's all you hear. That's why, yup. There goes my tag. Easy work. And do you have a floater? Do you know how to shoot a floater? Floater is the easiest shot to get points. Floater and a hook shot, but I like work on your floater first. You'll always be able to make a lot of money if you got a good floater. No, it wasn't even intended. And that's a hard shot to block as a floater. It wasn't intended for me. It was for our best 3-point shooter, but was scared because he was contested and I was 2. I had 1 second and points to shoot it. Okay, yes, I have a floater in my bag. Yeah, that floater is everything. So it sounds like y'all got communication problems. It sounds like y'all got defense problems. Defense is where you're supposed to be talking on. Y'all supposed to be talking a lot. Defense is y'all want to be one brain. When you play basketball, you want to be one brain. Y'all want everybody on your team to all be thinking the same thing. Like wolf pack. You know what I'm saying? So you have to communicate everything in the beginning until it becomes silent. You don't have to communicate no more. But even then, you still should be communicating. So you all have to work. You all have to understand. You got to see where somebody's cheating. It's not, he's not, he can't guard him. That's his man. No. It's everybody man. One man is getting killed. It's all y'all fault. That's how defense is played. Defense is not, he's cooking him. Not my problem. No. It's everybody's problem. Match up, double up, do whatever you have to do. Force them to pass. You got to force dudes to pass. Cheat on defense sometimes. Force a man to pass to see if he knows how to pass. Some dudes don't know how to pass. You double them up and they don't know how to pass. And you're like, oh, we don't know how to pass. Double them all game. My team doesn't give no effort. Only three of us out of 12. First of all, 12 people is way too much. 3 is enough, bro. 3 is enough. I'm telling you, you have 3 good players on your team. It's enough. Now you gotta do is get the other people just to play hard. You don't need a lot of players to be nice. You just need 2. I'm telling you, and the rest of them just to play their heart out. And how you get them to play their heart out is you get them buckets. You get the whack dudes on your team points, and they'll play hard for you. You know that dude can't score, and you got him 5 points. So you know what that means? That means he gonna stick defense for you the whole night. That's what you need, because you gave him confidence. You know what I'm saying? You gassed them up. That's the channel. Gas. We motivate here. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get the whack people on your team buckets. First quarter, first half of the game, all the whack people, all the scrubs gotta get their buckets. And then y'all take over on the second half. But you gotta get the scrub buckets. But you have to also communicate with them to the point where you tell the scrubs, I got you those buckets. Because sometimes scrubs get too overly confident because they're having a good game. You have to let them know. You have to talk to your teammates, like, I got you those buckets. Now it's my turn to get buckets. So don't start chucking because you feel like you was lucky. No, you're not lucky. I was getting you those buckets, bro. And also, you got to find the weak link on their team, on the opposite team. You got to find out, who's the weak person on this team? Jocko, what's up? So many kids on the team like troll and not take it seriously. My season could potentially end on Thursday. Yeah, 12 kids on the team is too much. Too much. You know what I'm saying? That kills the chemistry because not everybody's getting proper playing time. If he's constantly taking people out the game and putting another person in, that kills the chemistry. There's no way you can win. You know what I'm saying? People have to stay in the game for a considerable amount of time so that you can catch a rhythm. So that's also another reason why y'all probably losing. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Yo, got some cinematic music in the back. I see. Nice. Yeah, it's a vibe. He did that to me and it got me so mad. He took me out for a minute and put me in 26 later only to play 30 seconds, and he did that like 5 times. Yeah, that kills the rhythm, man. That's the problem with having big teams. That kills the rhythm. You gotta get hot. You want to get your shots up. Kills the rhythm. Did you look at the D14 channel that I told you about? Do you check them out? Because that teaches you how to space the floor properly. I wish I had that as a kid. I wish I had people giving game like that on YouTube as a kid. YouTube didn't exist when I was a kid, bro. What? You know what I would do with that game? I didn't truly know how to play basketball until high school. Oh yeah, he's nice with it. Yeah, you gotta practice that. I didn't know how to play basketball until high school because I was just really talented that I could like score willingly on my own. So I didn't actually know how to play the game until like actual factual high school. My coach actually started to break it down to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's how you do that. Oh, okay. Oh. I didn't know. I was just way faster than everybody, way quicker than everybody, had crazy handle, and I could score at will. So I didn't actually know how to play. So learning those ways, learning how to play basketball that way, and learning how to space the floor and do that, make the game 10 times easier. My Cleveland Cavalier, Jalen Tyson is him. Who's that? Let me check him out. Is he about an hour, been a bit more? It's on in about an hour. Will you watch the Wizards and Lakers? Yeah, I might as well. Heck yeah. Is it on Prime? Like, where they be playing these freaking games? I tried to watch the game the other day. I couldn't even find it. Wait, where the freak these games at? All right, so the Hornets is Saturday. No, that's Saturday. Spurs and Hornets. I guess I gotta find it. I'll stream it. I'll find the streaming site that I can stream it. Yeah, these are all tomorrow. I'll find the streaming site though. All right, let me look at Jalen Tyson. Oh yeah, you on freaking Cleveland? What's up with Braun? I don't know, mother freaking Spider. He gotta turn into a killer, or y'all gonna have trouble with Cleveland, man. That dude gotta turn into a killer, bro. He has to say, he has to like really. Oh yeah, when he was talking about yeah. I like it. I like Jalen Tyson. Yes, talking that talk to LeBron. I like it. a lot. Cavs and Suns is a good game for later. Cavs Suns, yeah, I'll watch that. I really used to f with Booker. I don't know what the freak Booker's on, but he plays basketball really well. But this is why I try to tell y'all about mindset and how mindset is extremely important for basketball. Because somebody like Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell don't really have any holes in his game. He's like an amazing player. He's like perfect player, and he's whack because he don't have the mindset. He doesn't have the kill. He got to have that killer in him to where he's exploiting people, to where he's making them fear him. Like Derrick Rose, like, no, you're going to fear me. I step on this court, you're going to be scared of me. Like, that's what Donovan Mitchell needs. And I don't know. I think he's just too nice of a guy. That Vince Carter, that T-Mac, where he needs to be angry to play good. It's like, nah, man, you got to use that talent. Vince Carter could have been the best player of all time. Vince Carter could have been the best player to ever play basketball. But look at the power of mindset, because he wasn't a killer. He never got there. Darius Garland had been hurt too much, though. Yeah, because a lot of these big dudes don't play in the paint. They doing a bunch of bull crap. I don't understand these bigs playing like that, man. They not understanding that that's not good for their knees. That's not good for their ankles. It's just not the way to play. Hey, oi, that boy good. No, I'm getting Darius Garland mixed up. Wait a minute. Hey, woo, look at that boy. Ooh, dang, that boy good. Shifty. Bigs ain't supposed to be moving like that. Oh, he's a point guard. I'm thinking, so who's that big that be playing like that? Ooh, that boy good. There's a big that play like that. I'm getting him mixed up with somebody else. Ooh, that boy good. But you see, he's a killer. Is it injury or is it rest? What type of injury he got? Get off me. Yeah, I like his game. I like his game. Yeah, I like his game. He got Boogie, Victor Wembanyama, Evan Mobley. No, not Evan Mobley. I like Evan Mobley's game though. Beautiful work. Ooh, that boy good. Ooh. Yeah, Darius Garland is nice. Let me look him up. Oh, he got to work out better. I'm looking at his body, his shape. Yeah, he don't got no core. Darius Garland got to work on his core. He gonna have a lot of injuries if he don't work on that core. Putting too much strain on them knees. And you need to be what you call it, not Jokic. And you need glutes. See how shifty he is? You gotta have a strong base. Or things gonna start pulling, things gonna start popping. Let me just look it up. I think he on the Jazz or something. And I was watching him play. I was like, ooh, that boy good, but can't play like that forever. It's not Wemby. Like, Wemby gonna have to change up his game for real. I'm just waiting for Wemby to develop that hook shot. Jackson Hayes, no. Kessler Walker, it might be Kessler Walker. Let me look at Kessler Walker. Look at McGee. I was just watching him the other day. No, it's not Kessler Walker. It's a black dude with dreads. Maybe it's Minnesota. I remember he's wearing like blue. Let me just look at him. He had Boogie. He was boogieing. I was like, look at this big boogieing on these motherfuckers. Could be on the Mavs too. I knew it was a blue team. Nas Reed. I think it is Nas Reed. I think it is Nas. Let me go Nas Reed. You see how out of loop I am? I just be seeing them play. Nas Reed. I just be seeing him play and I'm like, oh, he's nice. Don't even know his name. Yeah. It's Nas Reed. It's definitely Nas Reed. 100% Nas Reed. Who you play for? Timberwolves. Yeah, it's Nas Reed. Yeah, that boy good. But he can't play like that. I was watching him play. I was like, he's nice. Just like Bam Adebayo was like, you can't play like that. Your knees gonna give out. You know, them ankles gonna give out as a big like that. Like, that's not you're not gonna have a long career. You just too big. Eventually, you're gonna have to learn to put back to basket. Yeah, Nas Reed. It's Nas Reed, 100%. Yeah, he reminds me of Bam. Bam Adebayo. Definitely Nas Reed. Woo. That boy good. He's sweet with it. Putting a cherry on top. Yeah. Woo. That boy good, man. Downhill. That big. Going downhill like that. That's scary. Listen to me when I tell you. That's scary. Guarding that. and you that big and you going downhill like you like, and you got a backpedal on that. You like, oh my gosh, what the freak I'm gonna do? What the freak I'm gonna do? And he got good footwork, but I need him in the post. I need him to get that KG package. Like you gotta back down. You know, that footwork is needed because it's gonna protect your ankles. It's gonna protect your ankles, and it's gonna give you longevity in your career. And you want to have that guaranteed 10 points. What is the NBA? So you want guaranteed 20 points backing somebody down, and then you could do that when they sticking good defense to you. Julius and Gobert is scary. Gobert is trash. Gobert is trash. Gobert is the part of the issue, but I like Gobert's effort though. Yo, the Timberwolves might win it this year. Now I'm looking at their team. Yo, the Timberwolves might win it this year. I'm looking at the team. Oh snap! Dang, the Timberwolves might win it this year. What the freak? Yo, it's a toss up right now. I can't tell you who's gonna take. I really can't tell you who's gonna take it this year. There's a lot of stacked teams, bro. There's a lot of talent in the league. That's why I can't wait for LeBron to retire. No disrespect to LeBron. I know I keep bringing him up, but he gotta retire, man. There's a lot of talent. We need new superstars. There's a lot of really talented dudes in the league, and I just want younger generations to like really start studying these guys because they're playing the game right. And once they get back to playing like real good team basketball, none of this hybrid basketball, positionless basketball. Like real basketball, you're going to start seeing some beautiful work. I got either the Wolves, Pistons, Spurs, and the Mavs. Yeah. Spurs, I don't think the Spurs is ready. I don't think the Mavs is ready. I think they're still too young. They still got to get it together. But the Wolves and the Pistons are definitely a shoo-in. They're looking good. The Wolves, I was just looking at the highlights. I was like, ooh, that's a hard team to beat. That looked like a championship team, if I was to be honest. The Pistons too. I would have to look at who's the big on the Pistons, because that matters too. Pistons are a little bit young, but OKC just won and they were young. Nah, I just watched Pistons play the other day. They're not championship ready. Cade is not. He's not that yet. He's not a killer yet. Ant-Man is the fave of the league right now. Yeah, I love Ant-Man. I love his game. Cade is not ready yet. Yeah, I was watching the Pistons versus the Denver. I was just watching that yesterday. I was watching Cade. I was like, he's talented, but he's not there yet. And what I mean is, there's certain things that I'm looking for. I'm looking for grit, you know, and when the going got tough, some players, when they're up, they're amazing, they're nice. But when they're down, they suck. Cade showed me that he don't got that dog in him the other game that I seen him. And that let me know, okay, he's not championship ready yet. You know. Same thing happened with Jason Tatum. You know, he'll get it. He'll learn. The talent is there, but you gotta have that dog. You know, they gotta have that dog. You gotta be willing to go out on your shield. Like, nah, we winning. The big man on the Pistons is Isaiah Stewart. Oh yeah, my Jamaican man. Big up Jamaica. Yeah, who you got winning the Super Bowl? Patriots and Seahawks. Oh, I got Seahawks. You already know Seahawks is winning. I told you that. They're gonna give them the win over the Patriots because of the bull crap that they did a couple years back. They threw that game for Tom Brady. Seahawks threw that game for Tom Brady, so this is their get back. They gotta get that game back because they gave him a chip. So now they're gonna get their chip back. So you already know the Seahawks is gonna win. And guess who they playing? They playing the Patriots. So I already know that Seahawks is gonna win. Because they did that bull crap with Marshawn Lynch when he was supposed to run it to the end zone and win the game. One of the best running backs, if not the best running backs in the league. You 1 freaking yard away and you don't give him the ball. Come on, NFL. We know that's fixed for Brady. We know that that's fixed. But that's just how the game go. And yeah. So Seahawks are gonna get that win. They gonna, it's written in the stars. They gonna get that win for them. That's just how that go. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And I don't even know who's on the Seahawks, to be honest. But I already know they're gonna win. And it's gonna be a big Super Bowl. I think Bill Belichick is a crazy dude. Yeah, he's definitely a crazy dude. I think it's foul that he's not in the Hall of Fame. What the freak happened there? I was like, what happened? What the freak did Bill Belichick do to hurt the NFL? What did he do? How is Bill Belichick not a first ballot Hall of Fame? I was like, yo, who did Bill Belichick upset, yo? What enemy does that man have? Why they didn't put him in first ballot Hall of Fame? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta be talking sports. I gotta start watching sports again. What the freak did Bill Belichick do to mother freak? Yo, that dude is one of the greatest coaches in history. He got somebody upset. They said, nope. What the freak that dude do? That is blatant disrespect, yo. That is a first ball. Maybe because he's dating a 23-year-old. I don't know. I guess so. Is it because he coaches college now? Is that what Bill Belichick said? He coaches college? I don't know what he did, yo. He upset somebody. Yo, how you that is one of the greatest coaches in the history of NFL. And they said, nah. I was like, what the freak? Nah, man, that's foul. That's ultimate disrespect. Oh my gosh. So disrespectful. So disrespectful. I don't know, did he cheat? Is it because they found out that he cheated? LeBron made it to the Hall of Fame before him. Yeah, for sure. LeBron is already in the Hall of Fame. He ain't even retired yet. How the heck did Bill Belichick not go to the Hall of Fame? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, yo. That is so disrespectful, yo. Oh my gosh. When I heard the news, I said, yo, what the freak did he do? What did he do? He upset somebody. He upset an owner. Somebody. He upset somebody. Because Derrick Rose should be in the Hall of Fame too. I seen them arguing that debate. Oh, do you think Derrick Rose should be in the Hall of Fame? Of course Derrick Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. What are we talking about? This is why I can't stand mother effers. Like, what are we talking about? Of course Derrick Rose is a Hall of Famer. The youngest MVP of all time. How is he not a Hall of Famer? So what? He had an injury. He had an injury. But it was clear as day he was the greatest in the world at some point. Come on, man. Derrick Rose is a Hall of Famer, bro. Without a doubt. He's one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen play the game. Put that man in the Hall of Fame. Especially because he got an injury. We ain't never seen nothing like Derrick Rose before. Are you crazy? Get that man a freaking... get that man in first ballot Hall of Fame. Stop playing with him. You pissing me off, yo. Pissing me off. I don't know, mother freaking Bill Belichick did something. He did something to upset. I mean, they doing what's the name? What they doing? Shakur dirty too. Shador Sanders, they doing him dirty too. Hot take: D Rose is better than Magic. Ooh, I don't know. I can't say that. That I can't. As much as I love D Rose, I can't. We have to give our legends the respect that they deserve. Magic is a top 10 basketball player of all time. D Rose did not cut it. D Rose is one of the greatest players I've ever seen play the game. Talent-wise, could he destroy Magic? Yes, but you have to give Magic his flowers. You have to give his career flowers. You know, Grant Hill is one of the greatest players I ever see play the game too. But he got injured. T-Mac is one of the greatest players that ever played the game. But he got injured. Penny Hardaway was one of the greatest players that ever played the game. He got injured. You know, none of those dudes are in my top 10. My top 10 is Jordan, Kobe, Magic, Wilt, Bird, Shaq, Duncan, Elijah, Russell, and who am I missing? I said Wilt, Kareem. That's the top 10. Right there. That's the top 10. LeBron does not make the top 10. And LeBron doesn't make top 10. And Steph Curry might be replacing Elijah to me. If he wins another ring, yeah, he's in top 10. My all-time starting five, that's a tough one. Now, that's a tough one. That's tough. Because I could put Magic at the 1. Kobe at the 2. Jordan at the 3. Duncan at the 4, Shaq at the 5. That's tough. That's a tough one. Because I'm leaving people on the line. That's tough. All right. So best center, most dominant center is Shaq or Wilt. Elijah had the best footwork. Bill Russell was the toughest. Kareem was the best scorer in center. But I think Shaq in his prime, you know, the only person that will give Shaq trouble in his prime would probably be Elijah. Because Elijah is a good defender and good at scoring. I think that's the only person that Wilt, I don't think he would. That's tough too. Wilt is extremely dominant, bro. Wilt will give Shaq problems too. I think Shaq is a little bit hungrier than Wilt. Kareem can't do nothing with Shaq. But Shaq can't do nothing with Kareem. But we got Duncan. Duncan is like a smaller Kareem. PG, you got Curry. Okay, I can see Curry. Shooting guard, we got Kobe. See, yep. Jordan, small forward, yep. Power forward, Duncan, and Shaq. See, that's not a bad list either. Curry at the guard. He gonna do damage. The only reason why I'm from an era of defensive guards. Curry don't stick no defense. So if your guard don't know how to stick defense, that's a liability. You know, so I'm from the era of Jason Kidd. You know, I'm from the era of your guards gotta Gary Payton. Your guards gotta lock up. They gotta be good defenders as well as good scorers. LeBron as a 6-man. Well, if you put a 6-man, a lot of 6-man before LeBron. LeBron don't stick no defense, but it has to be Miami LeBron. Well, yeah, because Miami LeBron stuck defense. That's what I'm saying. I need defenders. Like Kawhi was close to coming into my top 10. Kawhi Leonard was close to coming into my top 10. Jamal Crawford at a 6-man. Yeah, Jamal Crawford is amazing. Again, he don't stick no defense. You see what I'm saying? You see, these are the holes in people's game. Like that's why I was trying to tell you. That's how I would guard Steph. I'm gonna make him stick defense on me. That's how you stop somebody that good. It's like, no, you're gonna guard me. I'm gonna make you tired, bro. You're gonna come down and you ain't gonna have no legs to shoot. Remember, Steph Curry was in the league when Derrick Rose was killing. This is why I don't understand the Derrick Rose disrespect. Because Kyrie Irving was in the league. Steph Curry was in the league. Russell Westbrook was in the league. James Harden was in the league. All your elite guards that y'all saying is top 50 players of this, that, third. Derrick Rose, they were in the league with Derrick Rose and nobody talked about them. Because Derrick Rose was cooking all of them. Derrick Rose was destroying all of them. We've never seen nothing like Derrick Rose before. Derrick Rose was running through the league, bro. When I was watching Derrick Rose play, I was like, golly, I can't believe I played the same basketball game that he does. That's how good Derrick Rose played basketball. I was like, I can't believe that I play basketball. Derrick Rose played ball like a taller me. And I never seen nobody taller than me play that quick, that fast, that explosive. Like, I play like that, but I'm short. Other shorter dudes play like me. But Derrick Rose is like fast like Kemba Walker, fast like John Wall, and still dunking on my efforts like Baron Davis. Like, it was like unseen. I was like, yo, what the freak is going on? Who the freak is this guy? Like, that's impossible to go. I don't know what anybody said. That was impossible. That Derrick Rose season was crazy. I think Wilt only got 100 points because the 70s weren't hard to play in. Oscar Robertson is a top 50 player. Yeah, Oscar Robertson is definitely a top 50 player. But Oscar Robertson was playing against more bums. Wilt is an anomaly because even though he was playing against scrubs, Wilt was an extremely athletic big man. Wilt was running like a 4.5, a 7-footer, benching 500 pounds. Like, Wilt had like, I think over a 40-inch vertical at that size. And this is documented because he ran track and field. Like, Wilt, people say errors, this, that, third. Wilt will be able to do that right now. Wilt would destroy Wemby right now. Just athletically. You know what I'm saying? Just athletically, Wilt is like a taller version of Dwight Howard. Wilt was nothing to play with. And from Wilt's credit, he said he never cared about scoring. That was never Wilt's game. Wilt's game was he liked passing because that was like that era where, like, you know, Magic and all of them started coming up. Like, he had fun, like razzle dazzle, Harlem Globetrotter stuff because that was like the vibe back then. Wilt wasn't like just dunking on everybody, but he could have. Wilt, you see Wilt doing finger rolls. Wilt didn't have to do no freaking finger rolls. Wilt was, tell you, Wilt was nothing to play with. So it's, a lot of people like to bring up errors and be like, oh, these dudes is bums, this, that, or third. Nah, because the records are the records. We know that this dude ran a 4.5. Like, what the freak? We know it. So it's like, he clearly was super athletic. Like, you think the dudes in the 90s or the 80s wasn't tougher? Do you ever hear stories about the 80s? How tough these dudes were? Oh, they were plumbers. Do you know how tough these dudes were? These are tough men growing up in hard conditions. These dudes nowadays are soft as freaking toilet paper in the rain. Like, these are tough dudes. Like, hard-nosed men. Like, trust me, it makes a big difference when you bump into somebody and they're stone. You know what I'm saying? It makes a big difference when somebody fouls you, like somebody like Steph Curry. I will foul Steph Curry. I want to get his adrenaline running. I'm fouling that dude really hard. I'm hitting him with my big hand. Boom! Right on his wrist. That's one foul. Man, I want to see how you shoot when your adrenaline is running. You know, that's how I play defense. I'm from Brooklyn. We're from New York City. I want to see if you got a dog, if you're a dog. Is you a fighter or you a runner? Because we all have we have fight and flight. So I'm going to foul you. I got 5 fouls to give. I'm fouling you hard. Because I want to see how you shoot with your adrenaline running. You know, that might show that Steph Curry can't shoot with his adrenaline running. But that's not true because we see what Steph Curry do. Steph Curry's a dog, so we know that in him. But I would make Steph Curry stick defense. Kareem about Wilt? You think Kareem over Wilt? Above Wilt? Yeah, because Kareem he's a better scorer. But Kareem used more of his brain. Wilt was just a man playing against boys. You know? You see what freaking Zion be doing to Wemby? What do you think Wilt would do to Wemby? You know what I'm saying? What do you think Shaq would do to Wemby? You know, Wemby has to get used to playing in the States a little bit longer. That's why I say he needs about a year or two, get a little bit more beefy, get a little more stocky, you know? But come on, man. Shaq is backing that down in barbecue chicken. Nobody's stopping that. Nobody's stopping that. So, you know, same thing with Joker. You know, when people look at Joker, like, yo, Joker's amazing. It's like, do you know what it would have looked like? Joker guarding Shaq? Do you know what it would have looked like? Joker guarding Shaq? To you got it's a different. Yeah, I'm here. It's a different type of feel when a man is just dunking on you left and right. You know, so sometimes the best defense is offense. Sometimes like, you know, I'm gonna put pressure on you by just embarrassing you. Yeah, I know you can score. I know you're nice at passing, but how good are you gonna be when I'm embarrassing the crap out of you? Some players crumble when you do that. Some players crumble and some players rise to the occasion like, nah, I'm gonna get my get back. So you have to test that to see. You gotta test it to see. You gotta test it. And it's a mind game. You know, that's the beautiful game of basketball. All sports in general is like, yo, you gotta play that mind game. You know, you gotta play with you. It's a mind game. It's the art of war. Lakers versus the Wizards. Who the Wizards got on their team? Because you know LeBron is going to try to go crazy. Is Luka injured from Cleveland? See, y'all got me watching sports again. It's all good though. I'm grateful. Each and every day I'm grateful. Each and every day I'm grateful. More work to be done. That's how you wake up. When you wake up in the morning, say, thank you, God. More work to be done. Thank you, Lord. More work to be done. Still on the mission. Yes, sir. God is good. Who won the game against Dallas and Minnesota? How much did Cooper Flag score? I keep forgetting Kid is the freaking Minnesota won. Yeah, that Ant-Man is that dude, man. Ant-Man is that dude, man. I love the way his game is developing, but he has to still. I don't want him to just be settling for threes. He got to mix it up, because that's how you really get people to be scared of you. Every now and then you dunk on them and then bring it back out to the line and shoot their face off. Yo, what's good, Kent? Cooper is that dude. Yeah, Cooper is that dude for sure. Cooper is that dude for sure. He is the truth. And to see him doing so well, so young, scary. Scary. He ain't supposed to be that good so early. And then he got, whatchamacallit too, he got freaking Jason Kidd giving him that sauce, giving him that game. Cooper Flag is, we got a lot of talent in this league. That's all I'm gonna say is, like, we got a lot of talent. These boys are talented. That's why LeBron need to hurry up and retire, because we got some real superstars. NBA is back, baby. The NBA is back. But yeah, Cooper Flag, boy, good. When I see somebody play the game correctly and properly, that young, it's like, it's scary, because it's like, man, what are you gonna develop into? Like, how far are you gonna take it? If you already, your IQ is already so high, and you're young, and you're having your way as a rookie, you're doing what you want to do on the court, and you're young. It's like, what y'all think he gonna be doing when he gets to year 5 and year 8? It's like, y'all gonna, like, it's over. It's over. Ain't nothing y'all gonna be able to do with that man. He's definitely my favorite player right now. Yeah, that boy is good. That boy is good, and you don't want them young dudes to develop confidence. That's the thing. Like, he hasn't had like a welcome to the league moment. You know, you already come into the confident. You ever come into the league with some bravado and stuff like that, but you don't want them to get into the league and you be like, wait a minute, I really am the best. Like, that's when it's like, oh man, when they get that confidence, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Kobe had to earn that. Derrick Rose, you know, he came into the league and he figured out, like, oh yeah, nobody can mess with me. Oh, it's over. It's over. So it's like, that's what you're seeing with Cooper Flag, is like, he's starting to figure it out. Like, wait a minute. He gonna stay healthy. I know he signed to New Balance though. You know how I feel about the conspiracy of the league, because it's a Nike league. Let me know when you get the email set up then for the clothes. They're free. Yes, I'm more impressed with Ant-Man than I am with SGA. Yeah, I always said Ant-Man was a better player than SGA. Look at how SGA is not getting the calls. And look how they're losing. SGA, you can't depend on the refs to win games. And when they're not giving SGA them calls, he can't do nothing. So I definitely always preferred Ant-Man. I take Jaylen Brown over SGA. Jaylen Brown. Yeah. Remember, SGA is still young. He's still young. And Jaylen Brown is a push. Nah, Jaylen Brown really improved his game. Jaylen Brown's game is pretty solid. He improved a lot, you know, and he's continually improving. You know, he's developed himself to be like a real beast in the league. But I definitely pick a lot of people over Shy. Gotta rep my home team and say Spider. I don't know. I might have SGA over Spider. I ain't even gonna lie. It's mindset. How you gonna take Spider over SGA and SGA just want a chip? Man, give SGA a little bit of pride. SGA got some movement, man. He just need to be a little bit. He got to get tougher. SGA got to get a little bit tougher. He's smooth. I like his smooth, swaggy rhythm. But I need some, I need some sharp moves, you know, and stop depending so much on the ref. Like, give me some jabs, quick, strong, hard. Cause ain't nobody scared of him. Ain't nobody scared of SGA. Everybody was scared of the refs. So you got to get a little bit sharper. You got to get a little bit more vicious, like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown he's vicious. It might not be pretty all the time, but it's sharp. It's hard, and it's accurate every time he comes down that court. He's getting better. That's scary. Like Kawhi Leonard, it's scary guarding him. Austin Reeves over SGA. Yo, Austin Reeves is nice, bro. Don't get twisted. I think it's LeBron holding him back. But the first time I ever seen Austin Reeves play, I said, yeah, that boy could play. First time I ever seen Austin Reeves hoop, I said, that boy could play. Even Connect, Dalton Connect. I feel bad for them dudes because they're on the Lakers. Dalton Connect is nice. It's just he's on the Lakers. Cade is playing like a maniac. I don't know about Cade. I'll just talk about Cade over there. Cade over SJ, hot take. That's tough. I was just talking about Cade. I don't think he got it in him. I watched him crumble against Denver the other day. He didn't look like he had that killer in him. That's a bad look. He got to have that because he's talented. Like, it reminds me of like Devin Booker. Like, you gotta be a killer. Yeah, he's still young, but he gotta be a killer. Cade gotta know. They gotta know. Cade has to know that he's better than everybody in the league. Like, he's playing like he's still trying to figure that out. Like, am I like, no, bro, you are better than everybody. You gotta, everybody has to fear you. Nah, I'm not taking Melo over anyone. Melo who? New Melo? I'm not a Melo fan at all. Melo, nah. Melo ain't no killer. Hell no. Nah, we love Melo. Melo's nice, but nah. Melo is an all-star on a bad team. You know what I'm saying? We gotta. Melo reminds me of who was like that. Like I said, you gotta be a killer, bro. Melo don't got that killer instinct. He's having fun with life. He grew up in Chino Hills. He got his money. He's rich. Got his girl. He don't care about winning at all. You know what I'm saying? So I can't rock with nobody that's not a winner. Melo don't want to be a winner. He's happy where he's at. Life is good. He a superstar in the league. He a rock star in the league. Nah, bro, you got to win. But I for sure think Jamal Murray is better than SGA. Jamal Murray? Yeah, that's a dog. He too much injuries, but yeah, I like Murray. Murray's game. Yeah, he's washed now. Yeah, but I like his game. I like how hard he plays. Like, this is what I mean when I say killer instinct. Jamal Murray, like SGA has to get that killer instinct like Jamal. You got to be a killer, man. Because look, Jamal Murray is not even, I wouldn't say he's as talented as a Spider or a Cade or SGA, but yet he's a killer. Look how you're able to surpass people who are way more talented than you, like Devin Booker. Devin Booker is like super talented. Like, Devin Booker's game is like almost perfect. He's not a killer. So same with Kevin Durant. It's like, you're not a killer. You're supposed to be the best player to ever play the game. But look at your career. You're not a killer. But healthy, he's crazy dude. Yeah, he's definitely a crazy dude. SGA is soft like Sharma, yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm trying to say about SGA. He has to get a little bit stronger and a little bit scarier. He got to get scarier. People got to fear SGA. It's not, you can't be coming in the league and I'm going to drop 40 on you and it ain't hurt my feelings. I'm just like, oh, this dude dropped 40, refs helped him. Like, dudes got to fear you. You got to fear you. Stop with all that cool crap. They need to take notes from Westbrook. Yeah. Amen Thompson doesn't get his flowers. No, I rock with Mon Thompson. I rock with them dudes. That's how I say some of these young dudes is gonna be turning up the league. Booker doesn't have winner's mindset. No. Booker does not have a winner mindset. No. That's what I'm trying to say. But Booker is like, if I had a son, I would be showing him Devin Booker. Like, yo, this is how you set up your shots. Because that's how good of a scorer he is. But he don't know how to win. You know, I watched Devin Booker play. I'm like, God dang, it's so beautiful watching him play. It's like, woo, it's gorgeous. Not a winner. You gotta be a winner. Same thing with Melo. He's like, yo, you don't got no heart. Where your heart at? Amon Thompson has to be recognized more. Yeah, these old dudes gotta go. LeBron and them dudes gotta go. They holding the league up. Amon Thompson gonna get his flowers. Cause he's doing what he's supposed to do. You know, he's like I said, he's making a name for himself. He's sticking defense. He's locking people down. So you're gonna see your best players fear him. Like, dang, I gotta guard it. I gotta play this dude. They're gonna see it on the calendar. Like, dang, we gotta play this mother effers. Gotta get ready for this mother effer. Alperen Sengun is a dog, yeah. But still young and has things to work on. Yeah, but I can work with somebody who's a dog. Sengun is a dog. I can work with that. Because you can work on your game. You can work on your mid-range. You can work on your post stuff. But are you a killer? Are you a winner? Are you a champion here? If you ain't there, then ain't nothing I can do. The same thing would happen with Paul George. Paul George is super talented. Another dude that could have been one of the greatest players we've ever seen. He's not even in top 50. That's the problem with talent. Like, you so talented, you so good, but you can't put it together because you just winning is not everything to you. You know, you're very happy with people that like you and admire you, and they give you your own song, and you're lit, and your Twitter's popping, and your Instagram is popping, but you ain't winning. So what the freak do you care? You getting the praise, but you're not winning. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of this generation, the social media generation, they're gonna learn how fast people forget about them. Because they're on top and everybody thinks that these dudes is amazing, Trey Young and all of these dudes, and ain't nobody gonna remember these dudes in a couple years. They're gonna be so forgot about. But they have all of these stats and all of this crazy crap. Like, we told y'all, stop with these stat padding, chasing, and all of these numbers and all my stats. You're whack. You're whack. You just got numbers. You're trash. Straight garbage. Straight trash. That's part of the reason why I have such a freaking qualms with LeBron James, because he turned the league into stat padding regular season, and the real competition starts during playoffs. So you don't even know who's actually nice until the playoffs. The whole time you think, yo, this dude's dropping 40. Oh, snap. This dude, wait till the playoffs come. Playoffs come, this dude can't get past 20 points. This dude can't give you 15 on a good day. I don't respect that. But they're working together. They're playing for clutch sports. And they working with each other's teams. And they like, yo, let me get 30 points today. And they all friends and buddy. There's no competition. But they getting the checks, though. You know what I'm saying? They get in the checks. The stats line up. They go and they get the checks. They get these teams to pay them all types of money. But you not really hooping. You just all friends. Oh, yo, let me get 40 tonight, bro. Regular season. That's all the regular season is. It's stat pattern. Playoffs come, that's when it's real. That's when you actually see the competition. Nah, that's whack, bro. We need to see competition all throughout the league. Through the whole thing. Even preseason. I want to see dogs fighting, going after each other. I want to see, yo, who is the big dude? Who's the alpha? Who's the best? And that's what these young dudes is coming in. You see, it's not really like, there ain't no buddy crap. It's like, nah, F all that. It's deaf. See, Zion played one good game out of the season. Every time he played Wemby. every time Zion played Wemby, he's like, I'm going crazy on him. These young dudes is not playing. Every time Dion play Wemby, we know he's going crazy. He's crashing out on homeboy. Every time Wemby plays, what's his name? What's the dude name on OKC? What's the freaking homeboy's name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the tall dude. Every time he play that motherfucker, he's crashing out on him. Like clockwork. Why? Because they trying to show I'm better than him. It's true competition. Nah, I'm better than him. He's on the calendar, 40. Who's on the calendar? 50. Right on the calendar. Who's that dude? 30. He getting 30. 50 on him. I don't even know his name. That's a rookie. 60. Like, get back to that time. Get back to that type of basketball. Cavs get screwed in the playoffs last year. No, that is the mindset. Oh, you a Cavs fan. They lost to the freaking Pacers. Pacers was playing hard. Pacers is playing hard, right? That's who they lost to? Pacers is playing hard. I don't even like Halliburton. I don't like Halliburton. I don't think Halliburton is nice like that. I think Halliburton is trash. I do not think Halliburton is a first option dude. But he got that mindset. He got that dog in him. Tyrese got lucky with that shot. You can't leave it up to luck. You can't leave it up to luck. Spider is way talented. Spider is one of the most talented guards in the league. And I think last year he had like an MVP year. And he's not making these mother effers feel his wrath. Like, where's his anger? He's smiling. Yeah, I'm just happy. My God, I'm messing with Coco. I'm messing with whatever that pretty black girl's name is. Yeah, life is good. Like, nah, bro, you don't got a chip. Life is not good. You're supposed to. You a loser. That's the era that I'm from. You're a loser. I don't care how much you get paid. I don't care how much you average. I don't care how much stats you got. You're a loser. You lost. There's only one winner in the league. You lost. You're a loser. That's the era I'm from. You're a loser. If you didn't win a chip, you're a loser. Ain't nothing to talk about. I dropped 50. I dropped 60. I don't care. You lost. You suck. Get out of here. Devin Booker dropped 70 points. We don't even count that. You lost. Nobody cares about no 70 points. You lost. Nah, we don't care. We need to trade for a big man and get rid of Jarrett Allen. I like Jarrett Allen. I like Jarrett Allen. Oh God, I like Jarrett Allen. I ain't even gonna lie. He's just a dork. I like Jarrett Allen. I don't think Jarrett Allen is the problem. I really don't. I think it's just Spider just need to take over the league. They have a championship team. Cavs have a championship team. It's just them. Do they want it enough? That's a championship team. They can win it this year right now as we speaking. Cavs can win it. You know, it's a toss-up between a lot of teams. The Cavs are definitely a shoo-in for a championship. My Knicks can win it too. Yeah. My Knicks can win it too. Hopefully. I don't know what they're doing with that freaking Giannis trade. Oh my gosh, they look like they about to blow up the team. Keep Allen. Get a better coach. Who's the coach on the Cavs? Kenny Atkinson? Ooh. But who would you hire? Who's available to coach right now? Who would you hire? Yeah, Kenny Atkinson. Who would you hire though? Who would you hire? Let me see. Budenholzer. Nah. Frank Vogel. I like Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel is a good offensive coach. What about Frank Vogel? You like Frank Vogel? Hire Steve Nash. Get the freak out of here. Get the freak out of here. I don't know if Steve Nash would be a good coach. Super smart guy. No defense. Mike D'Antoni. That's who I would think that he would play like. He'd be like Mike D'Antoni. Terrible coach. I hated Mike D'Antoni as a coach. The Knicks should hire Kevin Hart as a coach. Get the freak out of here. Get the freak. What about Mark Jackson? Would you take Mark Jackson? I think Frank Vogel is the best coach. I actually like Frank Vogel. I just think that he ran into LeBron. I think Frank Vogel is a decent coach for I think Frank Vogel could give y'all a chip. You need a coach with IQ. Mark Jackson's gonna let them play. Mark Jackson's a good coach. He's like a good assistant coach. He's good for player development. I don't know if he could get them a chip though. Mike D'Antoni is just all offense. Not a good coach. Monty Williams, let me see. Suns and Pistons. Nah, Monty's not it. James Borrego. Definitely not. Shador made the Pro Bowl. Yeah, I think everybody's was like injured, and I think that's effed up that they did that to him because it's like I think they only put him in a Pro Bowl just to get ratings. So that's effed up because they know that he's a superstar, but look how they treated him. That's effed up how they treating my bro. What about Sam Cassell? You think he ready for the top job? I feel bad for Shador, man. Sam ain't too bad. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Sam might be a good fit. Sam. You don't like Frank Vogel? I like Frank Vogel. Shoot, I would take Frank Vogel over Mike Brown if I was to be honest. I never liked Mike Brown as a coach. Mike Brown, all he does is just steal from other coaches. He doesn't really have like a real brain. He just be stealing from other coaches and like just doing everything everybody else does. That's why I never liked him. That's why I was so pissed when they gave him Coach of the Year. Wait, I was like, how you get Coach of the Year and you got LeBron James on your team? You're not a good coach. You have LeBron James on your team. The freak you giving that man Coach of the Year? The worst coach ever is Scott Brooks. I hated that dude. Oh my gosh. I was like, how the heck can't you get a freaking chip with OKC? Worst coach ever. Worst coach ever. Freaking Scott Brooks, yo. But I gotta go eat. If you're still live, for sure I'll check in. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go eat too. Shoot, I'm about to watch this game. I'm about to watch the Washington Wizards versus the Lakers. Should be a little doozy. We out. I'm glad I got a little chill time with you. Call it a night. Let's do it. Bro. Peace. Love. Glad we caught up. And I don't know. I'll probably come on tomorrow. I'm not sure. But God bless. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. And make sure you train. Make sure you get them dribbles in because you got the softball. Remember, it's all about rhythm. And start dancing, bro. Start dancing. Get some rhythm. I'm telling you, it's important. God bless. God bless. Peace, 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 peace.